Bonjour. Today is May the 16th and it's 2023. And I kind of want to share something that's on my mind, right? When you dream and you look into the future, picture what you want it to be. Do you imagine your family? Do you imagine yourself with kids? Do you imagine yourself with a wonderful husband or wife? What kind of a life is there? Do you have a lot of cars? Do you have multiple houses? Do you have just one? Right? What are you doing? Do you want to go to Mars? Do you want to own your own company? Do you want to be a doctor? What kind of a life do you imagine? Now, look at your current state of affairs. Look at your life, brother. Look at your life. Does that motherfucker resemble the person you also wish to become? Does that person resemble the person who will have all of that in the future? Yes or no? Are you the same individual? Yes or no? Now, when you ask yourself this, and you're in present time and you're not there yet, the answer better be no, right? Because you could say, yeah, I am, but then you're not. You're not subject to change. You're kind of just gonna stay there with a closed mind, thinking that you at the same level is also gonna be the same person who will obtain everything in the future, and certainly that won't be the case. Nah, because you mess up when you think that, because what you're doing is you start to hold yourself back, right? And it's funny that we humans do that. We hold ourselves back, and it's all really in the mind, I know that there have been days when I myself hold myself back, but that's because of my mindset in the moment. I wasn't feeling like I was capable of taking the actions necessary to even just improve my day. And that would slow me down. But that was all in the mind, because on days when I just push through it and I just act and my mind controls my body, you know what I'm saying? Those are the moments where I believe the future version of me is a little proud, He's like, okay, you're doing a little something. It ain't there, but you're doing a little something. Now, to me, that makes all the difference. I wanted to share this just so everyone hearing this now has a better understanding of maybe what they want to become and what they want to have in their future, what they want the reality to look like, What do you want your reality to look like, let's say 5 to 7 years from now? When you start having this in your mind, you'll feel the different timelines merging together, right? You'll feel the different timelines merging together as you start becoming this energy, right? Becoming this version of yourself. You start manifesting that shit. You start attracting that. And now, all of a sudden, as time moves forward, right? Because that's already going to happen, whether you want it or not. The realities between you, the piece of shit now, and the motherfucker you want to be in the future, they start closing in, right? The realities, right? For some reason, the universe is going on a quantum scale, right? Now, once you harness this energy of self-belief, like I said, the realities will start to mix, and you guys will be pulled together, the you right now and the you that you wish to become. And when you start taking action in this reality to become that motherfucker, when you start believing it and knowing what's right and knowing what's wrong, and just straight focus on the path, even if you slack off just a little bit, just having that awareness, that'll be enough to merge those two realities together. And if you look at every motherfucker who has genuinely accomplished all that they said they will, has conquered all their demons, and has obtained the reality they wanted to, the life they wanted to. If you look at all of them, you realize that belief is what got them there. And that belief alone is what merged those realities together. The reality that starts in here in your mind and the reality that's out here with your physical body. Now, I wanted to share this because I'm reading this dope-ass book, Thus Spoke Zarathustra by Friedrich Nietzsche. And he may not have said everything I said word for word. However, when you read some of his chapters, because right now I'm on what is this? Chapter, The Land of Culture, right? There's this last sentence, or not a last sentence, but this little phrase, right? I'm going to read it right now, because fuck it, why not? Thus do I love only my children's land, the undiscovered in the remotest sea. For it do I bid my sails search and search. Meaning the motherfucker already has an idea where he wants to go in his mind. That's how I interpret it. You already have that idea. Now you must search for it, right? You don't look for the reality in front of you. That's not what you want deep down, right? You want to change that shit. You want to improve that, right? And let's say you're working hard each and every single day. You don't even got kids yet, but you plan to in like 3-5 years. You're working your ass off for them. You may not say it, you may not tell people, but you're working your ass off for them, your family, your future bloodline, and every single human being who will remember your name. And once you realize this, bro, once you accept this, there's no going back. There's no going back from this. You can either give up right now, live a normal life, and say goodbye to what's in your mind, or like I said, you search for that shit. You do everything in your power to make that shit a reality. Because for some reason, the universe likes to bless every single human being that believes that they deserve what they should have in this life. And once they take action for it, the universe will grant you all that you desire in life, my friend. The only thing you gotta do is believe in that shit. Believe it. Like the great Naruto Uzumaki would say, bro, believe it. Date Bayo, motherfucker.